Yeah?
That's really good.
Yeah, and remember, like I said, it's just a little push like so, okay?
Okay.
So it's so relaxed. It's nice and easy. Here we go, nice and quick. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
There we go. On point, you know? Mm-hmm. And yeah, you need to take this a little bit more.
Hello guys, hi, my name is Thobeka Maphumulo, also known as YoDanceGirlTBK, and today I'm here with Dr. Caleb. So, kumbuseni? TikTok. And I'm here today and I'm so scared, but this is me saying thank you. I'm so grateful to my TikTokers, my followers. I'm on 500,000 followers, and man, I was like, I could be doing a mapelundu and all, but I was like, guys, Fonina, sharp showcase, let's do it. But also this tweet's nice. So guys, let's just do it. That's it.
Okay.
He's having fun actually.
I am. Welcome. How are you?
Have we started?
Yeah, we started.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't think I thought it was gonna be like, okay,
let's get to the crack. No. It's a full consult.
Okay.
So, talk to me. What's going
on? Obviously with dancing a lot, you know, my body goes through a lot. Also adding on the fact that I'm plus size, so my body really carries a lot, right?
Sure.
So half the time my thighs, my back, my shoulder, my neck, it's just painful, you know.
So you're basically putting a lot of pressure onto all those specific areas.
Yeah.
Dancing, ne?
Yes, dancing.
So dancing, it involves everything. So shoulders, lower back, etc.
Definitely.
You mentioned that also plus size, which means that added pressure, number one.
Yep.
But you're still doing the things. I mean, it's not holding you back from anything.
No,
right?
Never.
So that's why I say weight is not really an issue, but if you don't take care of the joints, that's where the issue is.
Yeah.
So I can assume number one, some shoulder issues, mid back issues maybe, and then obviously definitely some low back issues, right?
Yeah.
How are we feeling in these areas? How's the headaches? How's all that stuff?
I do have headaches.
Headaches.
And then it's just like there's something on my shoulder, like there's this
heaviness,
yeah,
right.
like the pains.
Okay. How long have we been dealing with this for?
That's why we've been, I don't know, years, 3, 4, I don't know. Yeah, it's been long, man. One thing about me is that I don't even pay attention to it, like, so I just...
Listen, 3 to 4 years is a long time, no? It's a long time.
Definitely.
So, and these headaches, more weekly, more monthly?
Probably weekly. Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look, right? And let's see something in here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give you a little pinch in these areas.
Okay.
It's only just to feel exactly where that discomfort is coming from, okay? So, you know, we always say like, we have this cliche, we say, we feel like the weight of the world is on our shoulders. Literally, you'll feel like that pressure kind of sitting down, okay? So this is what it's going to feel like. Sorry. Oh, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Not so comfortable, right? We're gonna get your... That's how you know you're in pain, right? So we're gonna get your right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Let's lift it all the way up. Yeah, you can feel this guy.
What?
Yeah. Right? It doesn't feel so nice, I know. Okay, we're gonna compare it to this. I wanna say your right side is your dominant side.
It is.
Yeah. Because this left side, painful. I mean, it's tight, but it's not as bad as the right side. So let's go left arm all the way up.
Yeah.
See, you can push through quite nicely.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Almost did a...
Let's have a look. Okay, here's another thing, yeah? We've got a nice little bump forming in here. Do you want me to remind you what that's from?
What is that from?
That's what we call text neck. So when your head sits forward all the time, like your head is kind of like down like this.
Okay.
It kind of pushes this bone out and it creates a little hump at the back.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
I was on my phone.
There we go. So it kind of pushes that bone out.
Okay.
And lifts the skin up just a little bit, so it creates almost like a lump that sits in there.
Oh, that's
and
scary.
then generally, what the body does is it forces a lot of fatty tissue to fill that gap. That's why it feels so lumpy around those areas, right? We're gonna take care of that today. Don't stress. Okay, number two. Lots of rounding of the shoulders, right? So you can see posture, not the best. Ideally, it's nice to have you somewhere here. Talk to me about, besides the dancing, talk to me about any other exercises, strength training, things like that.
That is. He just dragged me through some mud. Like, well, this.
I don't even want to see your facial expressions. Okay.
No, done.
So your spine, Nip, is not so much of a problem. It's more your shoulders. Now, because your shoulders round quite a bit, it kind of gives you that effect that you have a bad posture.
Okay.
Right? Also remember, the breast, the weight pulls quite a bit. So it gives you that curving in quite a bit. So everyone always thinks, okay, I need to correct my spine. Your spine is fine. Your spine is actually absolutely fine. There's no hump that's going on. It's your shoulders. So some strength, I'm not even talking heavy weights.
Yeah.
Resistance bands, things like that. You need to strengthen up these guys here. So what it does is it kind of creates a little bit of strength. So it pulls your shoulders back quite nicely, right? Okay. So you don't even have to think, Caleb told me I need to sit up straight, etc., etc. Your muscles will do the work for you, okay? So that's what's going on there. Now, let's move slightly lower down. See, this is fine. What's the age now, Thobeka? Okay, cool. So I'm not happy with these guys, number one, okay?
Hey, you 38, bro.
Whoa, mine is...
You guys are dragging each other.
I might look 38, but I'm not. Okay, so lots of tension in these areas, right? Like you said, it feels quite tense. I want to believe that this is also an area that is causing most of your headaches, because if we feel around here, sorry about this one today, like around there, right? So lots of discomfort sitting at the back of the neck. And these generally creates a lot of headaches around like the base, and then they can kind of come into the front, okay?
Yeah.
So I want to take care of these areas first. What we're going to do is we're going to loosen up these muscles. We're going to do a bit of a massage, a bit of a rub down, but we're going to do some acupuncture today, okay?
What?
Acupuncture.
Okay.
Right? So we're using acupuncture needles, but the technique is called dry needling. What we're doing is we're basically getting a needle straight into this muscle here. We're only using 2 today, 1 on either side. This relaxes the muscle almost immediately. Right? It's not painful at all, I promise. Okay? But it's going to give you that relief quite quickly. Once that is done, again, we'll do a little bit of a rub down just to loosen up the muscles, but then we're going to start working on your lower back areas as well. Okay? Maybe not so many needles here. Okay. But definitely a rub down. Now, the reason why I'm saying a rub down is because I want to loosen up the muscles around the lower back area. Okay? The reason for that is so that when we do those adjustments, it's so much more easier to do, so I don't have to push so hard. It'll just be a little click. That's all it is. Okay? The purpose of today is, remember, you're a dancer. So flexibility and mobility means everything to you. So you can't be flexible and mobile if you have stiff joints, number one, and stiff muscles. So today we're going to take care of both. The clicking is mainly for your mobility, so that when you turn, you must be able to do it with ease. Okay?
Super excited.
Let's get it done.
I can't wait.
We're going to have you lay on your tummy. Head is going to go all the way down here. Okay. So, remember, like we said earlier, spine is good. I'm quite happy with the spine. In terms of the upper back, most of it coming from the shoulders. However, lower back, this is where our problems start, okay?
Yeah.
You've got a bit of a dip going on, kind of like somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Right? Which puts a lot of pressure. Sorry about this, Thobeka, but it's going to be a little uncomfortable. Like around these guys.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
And then also around, I'm sorry. Right
Whoa,
there
yeah.
as well. Okay. So that basically means that let's consider your sport, the dancing, and then obviously you're editing videos, things like that, etc., etc. You're putting a lot more pressure onto your lower back because of that little dip that's going on.
Yeah.
Right? And then obviously the weight that's been put onto the lower back and then onto the sides, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. So our job is basically just to loosen up these areas here at the bottom, so that when you wake up, you feel a little bit more at ease, and so you can do your thing without feeling too tight.
Awesome.
Okay, let's get that sorted. Okay.
Okay.
So Sweden, what's happening in Sweden?
Yeah, we're doing a tour, a Gorm tour.
Yo.
Yeah, we're performing in different cities in Sweden.
Right.
Doing a 45 minutes piece, just Gorm, strictly. So that was like really, really, really tiring. But it was fun.
So when you say 45 minutes a piece, meaning you're dancing for 45 minutes?
Yes.
What?
I know. Just obviously with a few breaks in between, but that's like 5 minutes, no, 4 minutes break. Then we carry on.
And this is what, competing or?
No, performing.
Just performing?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. 45 minutes a piece, that's wild. 5 minutes with me, I'm done. Forget it.
Just the 4 shows.
That's crazy. But what an opportunity. How is Sweden? What's the culture like?
Oh my gosh. It's so different to, South Africa.
Right.
Sweden's culture is, I'm in a box, I'm all about me.
Okay.
You don't find people saying, oh, hey, greeting each other.
Yeah.
If someone drops something, it's like, oh, okay, you don't care. But also, it's like, it's so peaceful, man. It's so beautiful.
You know what I'm like. It's a challenge for me to understand the correlation between and Sweden, because is leave it alone a South African thing. It's a Durban thing.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm trying to understand where does Sweden come into play?
I think, whoa. Not me trying to focus on the talking and that's happening.
That's the doctor thing we were talking about earlier.
I already know it's about to go down.
It's about...
Okay, let me talk.
Right.
Yeah, man, most European countries are now into Gorm. Like, it's crazy.
No
like,
ways.
You have Gorm DJs, you have...
That's amazing.
Yeah, so they love Gorm now. So us during the tour, there was such an honor. Everyone was responding.
That's amazing.
Like, so positively to it. Like, the performances, people were so happy.
So this is basically like kind of... Because is a... That's a South African thing, right?
Yes,
and
South African Durban.
And that's being put on almost on like a pedestal. That's front center stage. No one would ever think would make a, No, and you get to be the forefront of it, so.
Yeah, I think that was the cool part, man. Like, also just being a dancer and people recognizing that, Gorm dances or Gorm dancing exists. Yeah. It's not just the music. It's also the... Whoa!
Done.
Whoa!
Done.
What?
Right?
That was mind-blowing.
Right? That's in already. Done. All the way.
But I felt that.
Yeah. So what you would have felt was like a little jump?
Yeah.
So that jump basically means the world to me as a practitioner. So that basically means us hitting that specific knot that's giving you most of the discomfort.
Yeah.
Hits it, gives it a little twitch, releases the muscle.
I can feel it.
There we go, yeah.
That is... What?
Yeah. Remember, no medication, nothing. Just pure, straight needle into the muscle. That's all it is.
What? I'm still shook, actually.
Please don't take a needle and do this at home.
Never.
No, but amazing.
Yeah.
Man. So how long were you in Sweden?
A month, imagine.
What?
And it was so cold.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We got there and it was winter, so...
What's cold? For me, I'm a Durban boy. 21 is cold for me.
You see?
So what?
I'm a Durban girl, so you can imagine.
Exactly.
It was like snowing.
Nah, I know.
It was ridiculous. Like, you had to double up, like triple. Like, I wore probably 3 pants going out.
What? That's like 3 kWs being used.
That's crazy. It was really cold.
But so we've met before, but I haven't actually had a chance to chat. Listen, your shoulders are tight, yeah? Your shoulders are tight. When did the dancing start?
Okay, guys, the needles. Whoa.
Amazing. Done.
Whoa.
But talk to me, the dancing, when did that start?
Yeah, man. I always tell people that I think I started dancing like as soon as my mom pushed me out. I did a for sure probably. But and then to tell me, my brother actually told me that even in primary school,
Right.
he'd be called because I'm busy dancing in the assembly area and not going to class. And like I used
Wild.
to be just mischievous with dancing.
Wild.
But when I definitely started taking it serious was probably like when I was 13.
Okay.
And finally enough, I started with cramp. My brother influenced, that part of me.
That
like,
cramping.
Yeah.
The whole, yeah, I know, I got you.
That was the first dance that I fell in love with.
And so from the age of 13, what, you just was like, no, listen, this is something I want to do, I'm passionate about.
Yeah, for the rest of my life.
Did
Love
you,
it.
was there any influences that kind of like, you were like, no, I want to be like that someday? Because, when we think of dancers, there's no one person that comes into mind for us. It's just like we love the style and the culture of it. But was there anyone specific in your case, or?
Are you taking them out?
I'm just checking up.
Will I feel it when you first pull
Not
them
at
out?
all.
I will. Okay, should I talk?
It's already out.
What? You lying.
I promise you, it's already out. It's done.
No, he didn't.
It's out.
Oh! That was... What? I didn't feel that.
So the going in, but uncomfortable, because remember, we're hitting a very, very tight muscle.
Yeah.
But the going out, not so much, because the muscle's already loose. So it the needle almost like kind of falls out. So.
Oh, that is so cool.
You're good.
Guys.
This right side, I'm going to leave in for a little longer and then we'll pop it out just now.
Awesome.
But influencers, who are there for you?
Oh my gosh. There's different people, growing up, different stages of my life where, I loved this person, that one, this influence, that dance style. Like I said, when I started, it was my brother and Mwanda and his friend Verb, cramping, that's the first dance style. And then I learned that, I did that, I was labbing, putting in the work. I watched Beyonce on my DVD.
Of course.
Yeah, I think that's everyone's.
Childhood, And so, did you manage to pick up different styles along, or how did it work?
Yeah, definitely. I was learning. I love the fact that I'm versatile.
Right.
I learned to cramp, did some hip hop. I found my way to boom.
Nice.
Then I just kept on learning different styles.
At any point, did you ever think damn, I want this to be a career, but at the same time, I know it's not gonna sustain me.
Oh my gosh.
Because you know how with almost all parents or family members, they go yeah, it's nice that you dance, but how are you gonna pay bills, or how are you gonna make a living out of it?
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. I think there was. Oh, I felt that. Oh, that felt nice. What? It's out. Okay.
It's out.
It's not as bad as I thought.
Thank you.
I was just being dramatic.
Let's get this on record so we can play it back again and again and again.
No, I think I'm still... Yeah, but I might take that back.
Look, in all honesty, needling these areas, probably one of the most uncomfortable things, because they're so tender, number one, but also you don't really get an injection here. Yeah, we get an injection in the buttocks, but in these areas, very uncomfortable. So the fact that we didn't scream or cry, it's a bonus.
Took it like a champ.
Today we are using, I love this product so much. Therabody kind of made their own product called the Theragun Mini. Now why I'm using the Mini is because, literally it's the size of my palm. You just got back from Sweden, yeah?
Yeah.
Traveling is a part of our culture nowadays, so you always need that quick relief. So you pack this in your suitcase. It literally fits even in your hand luggage. A massage gun, you're gonna feel the impact today, but gets the job done. Releases that muscle almost immediately. And the best thing is that we get to do a live unboxing today, right?
Ooh.
So let's check this out. So quick fact about Therabody is that they actually one of the leading companies in the US that aids in recovery tools, but for mainly athletes. So I'm not talking like your Strava athletes or like your weekend warriors. No, like Olympic athletes. So they sent us a few of their products. They were like, listen, we saw what you're doing with Less Pain, More Living. Please use some of our products and tell us what you think, yeah? And you get to be one of the first.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
So,
let's go.
Let's check this thing out.
Whoa.
Right?
That looks cool.
Pocket size. I'm saying pocket size. Okay. This is what it's going to feel like, yeah? Just in our hands.
Ooh, whoa.
Especially for your lower back.
That feels so good. Whoa.
Now, you were complaining a little bit about that hip discomfort.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
There we go.
I guess I will need to go to a spa.
Right? Please use Caleb Nair code 25. I'm joking.
Do you have a code?
I do.
Yeah, what's the code, huh?
I don't even know. Yeah?
That's really good.
Ooh.
Yeah. And like it digs right into the spot. Like,
Exactly.
sorry guys, I sounded like a robot. Whoa.
Nice. So nice. Oh. Especially, yeah, your hips will give you a lot of issues, so. Listen, if we see some new dance moves, we know why. Alright?
All the credits.
Right?
Go to
Right? If I see you on Red Bull doing your thing
Split.
right? Very nice. Fantastic.
Yo.
So one of the biggest questions we get asked all the time, especially on social media, is like, Doc, I'm a plus size girlie, I'm a plus size dude. Will you still be able to do like treatment and stuff on me? And you know this thing of our fitness culture where it's like you have to have 6-pack abs, and
Yeah.
has that kind of like influenced you in a way to prevent you from doing what you need to do, or did you just say screw it, I'm just doing what I need to do?
I'm definitely I'm doing it
Right.
regardless type of girl.
Okay.
You know, no matter how society may think, oh, it should be like this, like that, I still go for it anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you have gotten some pushback, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
What's your best way of responding to that? You know why I'm here is because I see dancers doing like this thing all the time. So I know their hips are always like there.
Ooh. Don't give me a shocker now. Next thing you know, TBK has a flat ass. Jokes.
Yeah. So this is where this machine comes in so handy, is because you normally do your massages and stuff, but they don't really get into that spot that you need them to get into. Yeah. You know, I always tell patients this. I was like, you know your body best. You know exactly where your pain is. Now that you have a machine to kind of deal with that, even better. And the best thing, that's the biggest.
Ooh, it's portable.
Very.
Can carry it anywhere and everywhere.
Thorough body.
I almost slept.
So, remember, like we said earlier, you're a dancer, so there's no one specific part of your body that you're using all the time. It's everything, sometimes even simultaneously, right?
Yeah, true.
So all we're going to be doing is just a little push like so, okay?
Okay.
Nice. I promise you, it won't even feel like much. Remember, we did a lot of soft tissue work beforehand. So machine work, we did the needles. So kind of what that does is it loosens up the spine. It loosens up the muscles around the spine quite easily.
Okay.
So that's why I don't even have to push that hard.
Okay.
The only thing I do need from you though is your head. Let's just tilt it up slightly, and then we let it relax on the bed. Beautiful. That's fantastic. Yeah, and remember, like I said, it's just a little push like so, okay?
Okay.
So it's so relaxed. It's
What was that? What are those? Yo, that was so good. Yeah, what? Yo.
that's it. That's literally so only one was supposed to click. Like five or six.
I felt like 100. What?
Right?
Yo.
That's amazing. Your muscles are so nice and relaxed. Your spine is gonna literally just open up so nicely. And
Oh my God.
lovely.
Yo.
Yeah, we got this, man. Now, remember earlier we spoke about that there's a little hump kind of developing up, and we said because your head is Miss Influencer, what, right?
Yeah.
So we're on the phone all the time. So that kind of causes this bone to kind of push out quite a bit. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna kind of like push it back in place.
Hi, butches. Okay, Caleb.
But ideally what we're doing is we're kind of just realigning the spine in a way so that there's not much pressure on that joint specifically, okay?
Okay.
This one, not that bad. Not that bad. You can actually feel the tension sitting right there. It's just a little. Last one.
Oh my. I'm okay.
Yeah,
Yo.
that's the one.
Jesus. Hey.
That's the. So, nice and easy. You say when you're too short now, I'm looking at you.
It's like your eyes just go. It's like not a longer.
I'm like, are you all the way?
It's like I'm just
No,
right
you're
here.
good, you're good.
I'm
So, nice and easy. All I need from you is your right knee. You're gonna bring that up to the tummy. All the way up.
This is as far as I can go.
No, that's cool, that's cool.
Big tummy.
That's cool. You're gonna bring your knee. Surprisingly, there's a lot of people that can't actually pick it up.
Really?
Yeah, so you're doing quite well. So don't even stress.
That's comforting.
Right? So now you're gonna feel that massive stretch all the way into that buttocks and then also that lower back area, okay? Can I ask for a favor? Can I have you sleep on your left side for me?
Like completely sleeping?
Yeah. Completely. You know, I know. She's so sweaty, she's so nervous. Okay, so same thing. Knee all the way up to the tummy. That's perfect. That is perfect. Feel that stretch? How often are we stretching?
What? Every time I dance, before I dance and after. I mean, sometimes I cheated though, but it's bad. I shouldn't be.
Do you have a foam roller?
A what?
A foam roller.
Inle.
So like, you know those little logs? You see it's like just like a log that's
And then you. Oh.
so
No.
beneficial for you.
Really?
I think as dancers, you guys need to take your recovery a lot more seriously, yeah?
We should.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so all we're doing is just a little turn like this. And
Get
then,
Tony's like, I'm sorry.
there's nothing that you've done. It's okay. So your upper back, just roll that behind you. Nice and easy. Here we go. Nice and quick. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Ima.
There we go. That's perfect.
Ima, guys.
That's
What's it?
Cool. Let's reverse the roles. Now we do left side.
Oh, Ima.
Perfect.
Oh, Shiga.
We're gonna bring this. You know already.
Ooh. Okay.
This one's a little worse than your right side, yeah? You can feel a little bit of that stretch going on there. We're gonna cross these arms all the way over. You just breathe.
Very good.
We've got one more here. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh.
Do me a favor, just lift your head up from here really quickly. Just want to move the hair out so I don't pull it. You're good. Well, have you had a bad experience? Or?
I've never done this
You've
before.
never done it before?
No.
See, honestly, you already have such good mobility. Oh.
What was that?
That's fantastic.
What?
That's fantastic. You've never had this done before, yeah?
No. That felt like 1,000 bones cracking.
So that's what I was asking because can you?
But that felt good.
Right? That's what I was asking because can you feel how tight your neck was?
Yo. That was like. That's like I was carrying an ancient granny's neck. Damn.
Right?
Whoa.
No.
I don't think I'm still ready for the second one.
You know what's the worst thing about the second one?
What?
Is that now you know what's coming.
Coming.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing. You're doing good. Look, you have good mobility. Really, really good mobility. I just think your recovery hasn't been on point, you know? And yeah, you need to take this a little bit more seriously.
I ain't getting mom.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Right?
I can't believe I did that. That was so cool. That was so awesome. What? No, I was being dramatic. No, man, Caleb is the guy. What?
Right?
I was being dramatic.
It's not that bad. There we go. Yeah.
I was being dramatic, guys. This is your guy. TikTokers, I can't believe you guys made me do this. This is for you guys. This is for my TikTok followers. 500,000 followers. Thank you.
Nice.
I was still good enough.
So
Look at me thinking we're done.
the only reason why I want to kind of do a little more is because you're a dancer.
Okay.
And from, you know, my dancing experience.
Okay, sir, give us a move.
You know?
Whoa, Zakele.
We are not professional men. So ankles, I know from dances, are a huge issue.
Yes.
Sprained ankles, strains, etc., right? The nice thing about your dance is that you get to use sneakers, right?
Yeah.
So sneakers kind of provide you with a little bit more comfort, but doesn't mean you can't get injured, okay? So we just want to give you as much mobility as possible.
I actually sprained my ankle.
There we go. When was this?
This was probably like 2 years ago.
Right.
I never properly fixed, so I don't know what's going on there.
The rehab and which ankle was it? Okay?
This one.
Left ankle.
Yeah, left.
Okay. So I want to start with your right side first. Okay. So the fact that it was 2 years ago means that your injury would have recovered by now, but maybe your mobility won't be the greatest.
Yeah.
So dancing, cool. You may not feel it. Adrenaline is pumping. You're cool. You're good to go. But after
yeah,
you
definitely.
know, you're gonna feel a little bit of that discomfort in
Yeah.
here. So all I'm gonna ask for you is just to drop your heels, your ankles just like so. You're gonna hold onto the side of the bed.
What are you?
No, wait.
What are we going through a storm? Checking.
You see, it already clicked before we did much.
Yeah, I felt
Right.
that. That was.
See?
Oh.
So this
I felt that.
So this is what we call ankle instability when you have that chronic, that constant
Oh.
all the time, right? So what we're gonna do is you're gonna hold onto the side of the bed for me, and then all I need for you is to do is with your head, just tilt it almost like backwards slightly, right?
Like this?
There we go.
Whoa.
This is gonna be our last one.
Whoa! What?
Right?
That's so cool.
Right?
What?
We're gonna do exactly. So ankles completely relaxed to me. You're good. You're completely good. Your ankles actually, I mean, given the fact that you've had a sprain,
Yeah.
you still have a lot of mobility in here, so I'm quite.
Oh!
Last one. Breathe for me. Very nice.
Whoa. Jesus. Guys.
You're gonna lift your head up for me really, really quickly. I'm gonna sneak my hands underneath, like so. And then your head completely relaxed. You just relax your head because you're completely dead weight. Shoulders nice and there we go. Relax.
You my Caleb.
No. I promise you.
You run kumis.
No.
Why does that position look like you're about to?
No.
Yo. I'm suffocating.
I think we have PTSD is what's going on here. No, honestly, all it is just a little stretch like so. There.
I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to laugh. I ruined it. It's because my titties are up here. Everything is. So I feel like I'm gonna die. I'm like. Sorry, I'm behaving. Let's go.
No wonder why is it all our guests are never serious ones? We never had a serious guest there, not
They
once.
reflect you.
I think so.
Thanks.
I think so. No, but honestly, it's just for that back of the neck.
Ooh.
There you go. Breathe. 3 seconds. There we go. You should feel like a pull behind the neck, yeah?
Yeah.
Down.
Ooh.
We're gonna do one more.
Okay.
That's it. All the way up. All the way up. Breathe. I'm gonna take you a little bit further. Relax those shoulders. There we go. Lovely.
That was the 5 years one for me.
Right?
All the other ones are scary because it's just because of my body. Like, but that's the fun of it. If you're plus size, just enjoy it, girl.
Exactly.
Don't be insecure.
I think one of the main things is that, especially when we have patients all the time coming and say, you know, we've been to practitioners before and they said, oh, I need to lose the weight, etc., etc. I always say this. I say, if weight was truly the problem of your pain, you'd have had it from birth. Or you would have had it for such a long time. But the fact that you've only had the pain for maybe a few months doesn't mean it's weight related. Everybody's body structure is different. And there's a lot of things. Yes, there are some considerations that we have to take into place. For example, we don't expect you now to go and, you know, do backflips and front flips and things like that.
Yeah.
And stretches like this, like, you know, like you're saying, it's pushing into the breast area.
Yeah.
But enjoy it.
Enjoy
this is your body.
Yeah.
This is your body. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Provided that you're healthy by all the vitals and stuff like that. But this is your body.
True.
It's never prevented you from doing whatever you needed to enjoy to do. You see?
Yeah, man.
I am happy.
I'm happy.
Needles, we did the needles, we did the machine, we did cracks in every area today. Ankles as well. So
I'm so proud of myself.
well done.
Thank you so much.
Sorted out. Fantastic.
That is awesome.
Done deal.
Hello guys, hi, my name is Thobeka Maphumulo, also known as YoDanceGirlTBK, and namhlanje today I'm here with Dr. Caleb. I came here because, as you guys know, I'm a dancer, professional dancer, and really my body goes through so much, and I was like, I put so much pressure on my body, not only because I'm plus size, but you know, the amount of times I have to dance the dance moves and my body pains. And I was like, you know what? I need some relief. Also because I got 500,000 followers on TikTok and I was celebrating that. So I really thought, let me do something I've never done and appreciate the body that I dance with for you guys. And really coming in here, I was super duper scared. I was like, I thought it was pain. I thought if I crack my neck, you know, I thought, you know, I was really scared, really nervous. But as soon as I got here, you know, it was such a welcoming atmosphere. Like, he knew really how to make me feel calm, and I enjoyed the session. Forgetting that I'm plus size, would say, oh no, will you be able to do this and that? You know, I was just like so free and I enjoyed everything. My body feels so much better. The relief, the pain that I felt is gone. And really it is an awesome experience. You know, it's not just for thin people, also plus size people are welcomed. And you can enjoy it. Trust me, you won't regret it. So yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, so you guys, if you guys want to check me out and follow me and know more of what I'm doing, you can catch me on Instagram and TikTok at YoDanceGirlTBK. Yeah, YoDanceGirl_TBK.